What's up, Mike and Dave and everyone at Hot Rod and Motor Trend? This is my casting call audition tape to be the next co-host / minor internet celebrity at the Hot Rod Garage. So a little bit about myself. My name is Pedro. I am 20 years old. I am currently living in Fullerton, Southern California. I am also a full-time college student going for my BINS degree as well as all my welding certifications. Certifications such as my MIG certification, my TIG certification, my structural welding certification, and my City Los Angeles certification. So as you can see behind me, this is my one-car garage. This is where all the magic happens, and there's already one car in the garage, so my workspace is very limited. The car itself is a 1970 Chevelle Super Sport 454, and I hope one day to give it the restoration it badly needs. So anything from engine builds, transmission builds, welding, cutting, notching will happen here, my backyard, and on my driveway. So enough of that, let's get to my car. So this is my car. It's a 1987 Camaro IROC Z, and I know you guys asked to build an 11-second car from scratch. That was originally my plan, but I instead unintentionally made it a 10-second car. So this is my first year actually racing the car. I raced in events this year such as the Irwindale Summit Series, the Auto Club Fontana Summit Series, the NMCA, and the ET Finals. So when we got the car, it was originally a roller. The previous owner never quite finished it, but he left us some sheet metal and as well as these black satin door windows. So as you can tell, this is a T-top car, which means the top is removable, and these cars are notorious for flexing. So to help control some of the unwanted flex, I added in my own subframe connectors under the car, stiffing everything up. Out back, the tire combination is a Mickey Thompson 28 by 10.5 wrapped around these budget Jegs Race Star wheels, bolted onto a Ford 9-inch. I'll talk about more a little bit later. So before the Ford 9-inch, we actually used to run the original rear end with the 323 gears, and it held up fine for a year. And once we realized it wouldn't hold for much longer, we quickly scrapped it in favor for the Ford 9 with the 390s. So out in the trunk, the battery was also relocated in the back and is completely separated from the fuel cell that is also located in the back as NHRA code book mandates. And this whole car was built around that code book to ensure it would pass tech inspection each and every single time with flying colors. So going to the inside of the car. After we built the full roll cage, we also added in this funny car cage for a number of reasons. First, obviously the most important, driver safety. Secondly, as I mentioned earlier, this is a T-top car. In the event of an accident, we don't want that T-top to shatter or go flying out, so we added that to keep the driver physically in the car. So now that you guys got a little sneak peek of the car, let's go more in depth. So here we are in the back of the car. Everything you see in the rear suspension, from the adjustable lower control arms to the adjustable pan arm bar, even the Ford 9-inch you see in front of you was made in-house. And what we did for the Ford 9-inch was place the original housing on a homemade jig. We cut the original brackets off, and then we placed our new 9-inch on the same jig. We straightened everything out, and then we welded those brackets to the housing. And after that, this became a 100% bolt-on deal. After the housing was installed, we went ahead and made this fully adjustable torque arm. And the torque arm is a 120 wall chromoly, and it was all cut, bent, notched, and TIG welded here also. And this is a stock suspension type vehicle, and it runs a consistent 1.460 foot any track. And we do have plans of getting that time down in the not too distant future. So here we are under the hood. This is the belly of the beast. The engine and transmission were also built in my garage. The engine itself is an old school small block Chevy 350 born and stroked to 383. The engine features a fully forged rotating assembly because this engine is going to see a little bit of nitrous in the not too distant future. The rings were also gapped to accommodate our future nitrous plans. The cylinder heads are aluminum, they're 220s, and they were also ported in my garage as well as intake manifold to match that. After everything was in the engine bay, we made these mortar mounts to tie the engine to the frame of the car. And out of the trailer, she ran a high 10-second quarter mile naturally aspirated. After a little bit of suspension work and a little bit of tuning, she now runs a mid 10-second quarter mile. And we have plans getting her to the low 9s with a little 150 to 200 shot of nitrous. As for what's next to the car, it all starts with this giant bit of random exhaust pipe that, funny enough, I actually bought off of Finnegan at this last Long Beach Performance Swap Meet. And I believe some of these might or might have not been used in the El Camino build. So my plan with this is to fabricate my own little X pipe with these little bullet mufflers at the end. That way I can race at any track that requires me to have a muffler. So that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are looking for someone to help you turn wrenches, I'm your perfect candidate. I'm not looking to get rich out of this. More than anything, I want to make this a learning opportunity and a learning experience for myself and others. So the rest of this video is some clips I put together of the car racing at the track. Hope you guys enjoy and have a happy holiday.